how the top brands become the top brand on TikTok. I can share some of our insights with you guys, and hopefully can help you guys to improve your TikTok business a little bit better. So how many apps have more than 100 million DAUs in Indonesia? It's Facebook, WhatsApp, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. So right now, Indonesia have more than 3 million people living here, population, and TikTok have 100 million. So it's 1/3 of the population every day are using TikTok. And the previous 4 apps are already dinosaur. It's already exists for more than 10 years. And TikTok is just coming out these few years. These are the graph about the Shopee and the Tokopedia is based on their financial report because they're a public company. And these are the sales they have from last year, Q1 to Q4. As you can see, the Shopee is not growing. It's pretty steady and actually a bit down as well. So for this year, Q1 and Q2, Shopee did not disclose their e-commerce GMV. So I'm thinking maybe dropping Shopee. I'm not sure, just my guess. And Tokopedia, we also see is growing a little bit, but not like significant change. And we look at the data on TikTok this year, Q1 to Q2, it's a 50% increase of sales. And of course, if you compare it to absolute numbers of the sales with Shopee and TikTok, they are very small. They're very small, but they have a huge growth throughout this year. And right now, the top 5 countries, GMV in million US dollar in TikTok Shop in July 2023. Indonesia is the biggest TikTok market. Right now, they have more than 500 million US dollars in July. And then it's Vietnam, and then it's Thailand, and then Malaysia, and then Philippines. So Indonesia is the biggest TikTok market right now. And of course, United States is start to operate the TikTok shop in this month. So not sure whether Indonesia will keep the #1 all the time, but right now it's the biggest one. And these are the top 10 categories on TikTok Indonesia from January to July 2023 in terms of US dollar. As we can see, actually online, there are some consistent growth, except the Muslim fashion. Actually, they hit like an extremely high GMV sales on March and October, on April, because the Ramadan is happening on April. So the Muslim fashion is selling very good on the TikTok. But after Ramadan, like let's say on May, the sale dropped again. But it's still the 3rd place of the overall the best-selling category. The first one is the skincare beauty. The second is the women fashion. The third is the Muslim fashion, and others next. So I want to share like some of the insights we have from looking of our data, how the top brands become the top brand on TikTok. I can share some of our insights with you guys, and hopefully can help you guys to improve your TikTok business a little bit better. And these are the top brands, GMV in January to June 2023 in million US dollar. Scientific, GMV is 50 million US dollar. This first half of year. Original is 31 million US dollar. This first half of year. Aqua is 7.3 million US dollar this first half of the year. These are top skincare brand on TikTok. So how the brands become the top brands? Let me show you like the data that we have. So here we can see the top 3 brands: Scientific, Original, Aqua, and the data is from last year, 2022. September to 2000 December. And we break down the data, and this percentage are their GMV share. So we break down into 2 different attributes. One is affiliate, the account type is affiliate and official account, and the content format is live stream or video. So we can read that from Scientific 2022 September, affiliate doing live stream is 12% of the overall GMV sales. Then if we look at this data, these three tables carefully, we can have two conclusions can get from this diagram. So first, we can look at the content format first. So if we look at the live and video, meaning the first column and the second column, and the third column and the fourth column, we compare it together. You can definitely see the Scientific Live, affiliate live is going up a lot. And we check out the official account, also the live streaming percentage is going up a lot as well. We check out the original, the same thing happened. Like affiliate live getting much more percentage, official live going much more percentage, and also Baraqua as well. This is the first conclusion we can get, focusing on the live stream rather than the short video. Then the second conclusion we can make is by looking at the data, comparing the affiliate and the official. Let's check out their GMV share. As we can see, at the very beginning, like on September, Scientific affiliate account is actually account for 72% of the GMV sale. But until December, this ratio dropped to 47%. And the official account is growing from 28% together, live and video, right? 28% to 52%. So they're focusing more on the official account. Similar, we can see on the original and Baraqua. So the second conclusion we can have is not only you should reach out to the affiliate to do better on your brand, on yourself, but also you should start your own live stream as well. Even though you are not like a MCN, but there's a trend that the seller need to have do their live stream as well. Another data I want to share with you guys is the average selling price in terms of US dollar in Shopee and TikTok for their three brands. So we can look at the data for these three brands, Scientific, Baraqua, and Original. For the Scientific side, actually the line, they are pretty close together. But if we look very carefully, we still can find that at the very beginning, like January, the price on TikTok is cheaper than Shopee at the very beginning. Then later on, like at the end of this year, the price of the TikTok on TikTok is more expensive than the Shopee, right? We can definitely see the significant differences in the other two brands, like the Baraqua and Original. And one of the reasons for that is TikTok is a content platform, and a lot of traffic is based on how good your content is, not deciding on how much sales your product have. So it really depending on the traffic. But on the other hand, the Shopee traffic is actually based on a lot of your previous sales data, such as how many reviews you have, how many units you have sold. If you sold a lot of units, if you have a lot of reviews, then your ranking is high. That's different on TikTok. So a lot of brands, when they first launching the new product, their preferred channel is TikTok, because on TikTok, even the product haven't sold in any other places, but you make good content, you can have good sales. But later on, because Shopee still have a very strong mindset about cheap product, so the brand will make Shopee as the cheapest platform for the customers to purchase. So the TikTok will become an ideal place for the new product to initiate on. Lastly, I want to share some of our like insight or informations about we have gone through in China. These are the top creators in Taobao and in Douyin. Li Jiaqi is the top best live streamer in e-commerce in China. He his GMV reached 10 billion US dollar last year. 10 billion US dollar last year. There's a lot of zero.
More than TikTok Indonesia.
Yes, more than TikTok Indonesia. One people, one live stream on Taobao. One live stream. Not multiple, one live stream. He's the #1 creator in Taobao and started his first live stream in 2016. In 2016. Okay? He previously is a salesman for L'Oreal, for the lipstick. Okay? And then we look at the other one called Crazy Young. He's the #1 e-commerce creator on Douyin, Chinese versions of TikTok. He's the only private account, I should say, because the government official also reached 100 million followers on Douyin, but he's the only personal account reached more than 100 million followers in Douyin. He's the only one. And he started the e-commerce business in 2021, 2 years ago. And he reached 100 million, he reached 140 million US dollar GMV sales in last year. So what I'm trying to say is live stream is the area of e-commerce. If you say e-commerce right now is replacing or is people are trying to intend to shop more online rather than offline, then live stream is also people will shop more on live stream rather than a very traditional e-commerce app. Live stream is the trend, and there's a huge potential for that. And hopefully, Color Data can be your partner to help you guys to become an Indonesia Li Jiaqi or Crazy Young. So, kalau mau lihat data, jadi kalau data.